Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Sagittarius. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the reading, then perhaps there is a message intended for you here, or perhaps the entire message is intended for you. But if some portion of it really doesn't resonate, if it doesn't feel like your truth, don't try to force it. Just take what you know to be yours and leave the rest, as they say. We're starting here with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck to try and get the overall energy between you, Sagittarius, and the person you are connecting with. Wow. 2 cards almost flipping and then going back. Okay. The card that comes out is card number 29, the Wolf Moon, which says hunger. And this card actually came out for Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries. They had 3 cards come out though. So, but with the Hunger Moon, it talks about not letting your hunger hold you back, like not letting it stop you from accomplishing. It says, feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle, but prosperity will come. Don't let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. So hunger is a natural thing. We naturally feel that, but don't let it stop you. Don't let your hunger to move forward push you before you're ready. Really, don't let it. Excuse me. So that's either how you find yourself now, like you're either in that energy currently, either feeling that hunger and wanting to push forward, or acknowledging that you need to give it time. I mean, you are Sagittarius, so you, I imagine, understand that patience is required to a degree, But let's go ahead now. We're going to take a look at the tarot. We're going to draw a card for the energy that you're bringing to this connection and a card for the energy they're bringing to the connection. We'll clarify those if necessary, and then we're going to take a look at their feelings for you. So let's start with your energy, Sagittarius. What are you bringing towards this connection? What energy are you coming towards this connection with? What energy are you bringing towards this connection? That's so funny. Temperance, Sagittarius card there. So patience, justice. So that's a Libra card. You might be dealing with a Libra, but that's about balance, and desiring balance, but also acknowledging that balance is required. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is also, so this is, could be represent the person you're connecting with. Okay. But considering this is the energy you're bringing to the connection, I would say that this energy is very nurturing of self. Okay. And it's important to nurture ourselves. It's important to build ourselves up and to be strong within ourselves so that when we move forward open and ready. We're not carrying any past baggage, and anyway, accepting of ourselves, of who we are. And that's kind of what this card represents, I think, in this situation. So you're definitely feeling patient and acknowledging that there needs to be balance, and acknowledging your own self here with this Queen of Pentacles. I know this isn't fire energy, but I still think this represents you, and respecting and loving yourself. Let's take a look at the person connecting with you. What energy are they bringing to this connection? The person connecting with Sagittarius. The person connecting with Sagittarius, what energy are they bringing to this connection? What energy is this person bringing towards this connection with Sagittarius, please? Whoa. We get the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Whoa. Whoa. This deck here is called Journey into the Hidden Realm, and it's each card comes with a little story. And I actually just read this because it came up in another reading, and I was curious about what the story said. And the card talks about how he's feeling unsure. He feels unsure, and he's trying to, his mind is telling him all these different stories, and so he centers himself around this basin here, okay? And it talks about his love for the moon and how she's back here, but she's clouded by all of the clouds, okay? And that when he focuses in on this basin and he sees the cycles of the moon here on the basin edge here, there's like the cycles of the moon. As he focuses in on that, he remembers that he's connected to her, okay? And that connection can't be broken. And that all of this other stuff is just things that are blocking him from her. And if he focuses in on that connection with her, then he can move towards her. And so in the Eight of Cups, it talks about how we're moving away from something, how we're stepping away from things that are no longer serving us and moving towards our hope, moving towards something that we are investing ourselves in. We're like pouring ourselves into this one thing because it is going to be the one that we're going to succeed with. It is going to be the one that we're going to prosper in, And so it talks about focusing on that hope and moving towards it and allowing the connection between him and the moon to draw him towards the moon, even though he can't see her. So that's this energy here. Now the Seven of Swords generally speaks of deception or sneakiness, not exactly honesty, okay? It's behaving in a way that is sneaky and maybe deceptive, and it can be about self-deception. We'll clarify that, but it may be that they are coming over with deceptive energy. We're going to clarify. Let's take a look first at your side here, the Temperance card. Can you clarify the Temperance for Sagittarius, the energy they're coming in, which is just your energy. I mean, you're just coming in your power. You're stepping in as yourself. And that's just repeated here, I feel, with this Queen of Pentacles, like acknowledgement of myself and who I am, and gratitude for who I am, and not just gratitude, but like appreciation for who I am, really stepping into who you are and what you want and moving forward. Wow, we get the Three of Swords, which is a card of heartache and heartbreak. And perhaps you've struggled with heartbreak in the past, and now you're finding this balance with the Temperance card and also with the Queen of Pentacles. And this heartbreak might be in regards to this person, or it might be in regards to something else or someone else. But yeah, you're finding balance and stepping back into who you are, stepping back into your power, and like I said, acknowledging yourself. I just noticed that she's holding an apple in this picture here. I don't know why that stands out to me. I love the art on these cards and the stories that the cards have. They're so pretty, but gosh, that's a really gorgeous Queen of Pentacles, isn't it? Anyway, let's take a look at your Justice energy. And that's wanting balance, wanting fairness in a situation. Maybe this is someone that has hurt you in the past, and you're just really feeling strong about who you are and what you deserve and what's right, What's this Justice card, please? The Chariot, which is Cancer energy. You might be dealing with a Cancer, but this is that dedication. The Chariot is dedicated to a destination, and regardless of the path that they have to follow, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how bumpy, doesn't matter how rough, I'm going to get there. And so, and that's how you feel about this Justice. you are coming towards this connection, coming towards this person with that desire to find that karmic balance. Things are going to be fair. Things are going to be just, okay? And really stepping into your power, stepping into yourself and moving towards them with that. Let's take a look at this Eight of Cups here. Can you clarify the Eight of Cups for the energy that this person is coming forward with? The Eight of Cups, please. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? The Hierophant and the Hanged Man. So the Hierophant is wanting to move forward. This is Taurus energy. You might be dealing with the Taurus, but in the Hierophant, we're wanting to progress. Not just progress, but we're wanting to progress in the proper way. You know, we're wanting to take the next step in order based off of what the last step is. You know, like we want to follow the steps. And so it's very progressive. Yes, it can be a marriage card sometimes if that resonates for you, but it is about wanting to take the next step. But with the Hanged Man here, it's this is very still energy, you know, not moving, not going anywhere, which is odd because in the Eight of Cups, they're walking away from something. They're walking away and walking towards something else. And that's kind of like this progression, you know, wanting to take a next step, having to release something so that I can move forward. But with the Hanged Man, they're not really doing that. It's like and this is energy, of course, what these cards here are talking about, the energy they're coming forward. And so energetically, they're trying to release something so that they can move forward and move towards their hope. But they're holding themselves back. Can we see that Seven of Swords? Can you clarify the Seven of Swords for us? That's way too many cards. Can you please clarify the Seven of Swords? Oh, that's interesting. We get this Queen of Pentacles, which is how the energy you're coming forward in, you know, that I feel like that's your energy, actually. We have the Moon, which is that hidden, this talks about deception, about being sneaky. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this is them, that what they're being deceptive about, what they're hiding is this wish fulfillment and this determination to get here. You know, they're not going to fold. They're not going to give up. They're like very committed to getting where they're headed. And that's what they're being deceptive about in their energy. They're coming across deceptive in their energy and in their actions, because this is really how it's coming across. With the Queen of Pentacles, that's them moving towards you, but they're hiding the fact that it's so important to them. I feel like. Let's go ahead and take a look at how they feel about you. How does this person feel about Sagittarius, please? How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Two of Cups. That's, that's like soulmate energy. That's feeling like you want to give your cup to someone and you feel like they would give it to you equally. You know, it's interesting, the story behind this card, actually. In this card, they're at like some kind of festival and they've snuck off together, and she's holding this cup and they have to part. He has to leave, and she's worried that they'll never see each other again. Okay. She's scared. And as they're talking with each other, she realizes that the bond between them is too strong, that there's no way they won't see each other again, that they are destined to see each other again and destined to meet again. So it's interesting that it's kind of a parting with this particular deck, with this particular card. It's a parting of ways, sort of, but an understanding that you'll still be connected, you'll still have that bond. We also get the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You might be dealing with a Virgo, but this is them really, really turning within, you know, and we're going to clarify it. But with the Virgo, we're generally asking a question, and we're very introspective. You know, we're very within ourselves, looking for that answer. So let's see here. One more card. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Please, one more card. We get the Two of Wands, okay, which is, again, a card where there isn't movement. Both of these cards here, also the Hanged Man, and also the fact that they're just hiding how important this is to them. It just indicates that there's not a lot of progress towards each other at this time. But with the Two of Wands, there's a lot of planning. You know, a decision has been made, and they're looking at the globe generally in traditional tarot and plotting out the course on how to get to what it is that they've decided on. And then the Six of Swords, which is using our logic, using our mind to cool our emotions, you know, feeling very chaotic, feeling very foggy, and very at odds, emotionally speaking, but really using the logic and the truth of the situation to calm ourselves and to calm those emotions and move us into a place of peace. And so that's what is happening with this card here. It's I'm using my logic to calm these emotions, and I do feel like they feel a lot towards you, and it's like they're holding themselves back. Let's take a look, and let's clarify these cards here. Can we clarify the Two of Cups? We get the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So the Three of Wands is the next step from the Two of Wands. So progress has been made towards something, and it's so close, okay, but just barely out of reach. And so it's a desire to move forward, like a desire to get that. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is water energy. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You might be dealing with one of those, but this energy here, this is compassion. This is an open heart. This is, you know, a nurturing kind of openness, just being really open and expressive kind of energy here. And I think that this is what they're moving towards, and this is what they want. And because like I said, with this Two of Cups here, it's feeling that connection with someone, feeling that bond, that soulmate energy with them, and wanting to exchange your cup with them, you know, wanting to fill each other's cups. But in this deck specifically, they're parting, and they are going to need to come back together. And I think this is what that's about, the desire to come back together. If this is, it really does feel like this might be someone from your past who's trying to reconnect with you. It feels like you might have like past experience with them. Let's take a look at this Hermit, which again is Virgo energy. Please clarify this Hermit card. We get the Death card, Death, Rebirth, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's very, in this deck specifically, I don't know, it's just, I think that it's very important that it clearly identifies death and rebirth, like something has to end and then something is reborn. And then we get this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles, which is passionate and dedicated energy towards something and towards someone. So that's what they're thinking a lot about, you know, how do I like reignite this? How do I move this forward? I do really feel like this is a person from your past, and they're trying to reconcile with you. They're trying to bring this back together, but they're being deceptive about it. They don't want you to know exactly. What's this one here? Oh yeah, the Eight of Cups, having to walk away from something and focus on their hope. You know, this card, this Eight of Cups, just like this Two of Cups, I mean, it talks about that bond that we feel and letting that bond guide us back to each other. So that's showing up in their energy here and also in their feelings. Can we clarify the Two of Wands? We get the Hermit card. Yeah, this is them. They've made this choice. They want to move forward and they're trying to figure out how. They're really within their head. They're like really in within their own space. They're listening to their heart, listening to their intuition, trying to figure out, how do I push this forward? How do I reconnect with this person, you know? Six of Swords, trying to remain emotionally cool, trying to we get the King of Cups, which is, we have the Queen of Cups here, so now we have both the King and the Queen on the board here, but the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally mature, someone who has control of their emotions. They feel it all. They feel the compassion, they feel the love, they feel the depth of it. You know, it's so important to them. It means so much to them, but they have the ability to contain it. You know, they have the ability to maintain their cool with all of those emotions. Okay. So the King of Cups again is water energy. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but also the King of Cups is someone who feels a lot, but isn't expressing it, you know, kind of keeping it to themselves. And we get the Six of Pentacles, which is generosity and wanting to give, wanting to just be generous towards someone. And so I feel like they have a lot of emotion. They have so much emotion about you and about this connection, and they're trying to keep a cool head about it. They're trying not to let their hunger push them forward too fast. They want to take it slow, and I think they're being kind of deceptive towards you. Not really showing their cards, you know, not really showing the truth exactly, how much they feel about you and how much they want things to move forward with you and progress with you. They're kind of keeping that to themselves and really not showing themselves to you really at all. This person might not even be in communication with you, honestly. They might not be talking to you, but like behind the scenes, they're trying to figure it out for sure. They're trying to figure out how to get there and how to express it to you. Let's see here if we can get a message, Lover's Oracle message for you. Can we get a message for Sagittarius? Thank you so much for watching this video. I do really appreciate it. I hope that it resonated for you and brought you some clarity in your situation. And if it did, I'd like to hear about it if you wouldn't mind liking the video or posting a comment to let me know that it resonated. That'd be really awesome. But I do appreciate you watching either way. Let's see here. I do hope it resonated, but yeah. Let's see. We got two cards here. This one here, which says freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Someone else got this card, but I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry. But there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I mean, if you're sitting back and you're unsure if, I feel like, because on your part, there's been some pain, there's been some heartache, and you've reestablished your cool. You've like returned to who you are. You found your balance and you've centered yourself, and you're dedicated. You're not dedicated. You're going to achieve what you feel you deserve. Like you are going to get it. You have a focus on that, which is great. If you want to move towards this person, if this is someone you want a relationship with and you'd like to reignite, or you'd like to reconnect with, I think this is just telling you, like, whatever it is that you're asking for, this person is probably likely to agree. They're hiding how much they want you. They're hiding how much I mean, you're a dream come true to them, and how dedicated they are to getting to you again. That it's just repeated here constantly. They want to they want to fix things. They want to come back together. And so whatever it is that you feel you need to ask for, they are likely to agree if that's what you're looking for here. This is the second card. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I feel like you've spent some time accepting yourself for who you are, and returning to yourself and that acceptance and that self-love, which is great. And so I don't think that's directed at yourself. I think that really is, maybe there's something here that in this person that you have struggled with, okay? And so it's almost like it's saying the path is clear, but be compassionate with the person, be understanding, don't and really understand what it is that you want, which I feel like you do. And when you're asking for it, be reasonable. Like, look at their limitations. If this relationship is really important to you, if this is a connection that you really want, then that's the way to go about doing it. But the path is clear, talk to them, because they are very interested in talking to you, even if they're not expressing that to you. So anyway, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated and brought you some clarity. Thank you again for watching. Please remember to move forward with positive thoughts and positive words, because we draw in what we say and we draw in what we think. So be positive and you will bring in more positive. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope I see you back here again in the future. Bye.